cross-legged seated position with the hands on the knees. Take a few breaths here, connecting with the body. Let go of anything that came before or after this moment. And be here now, breathing. Long, straight spine. Begin to walk the hands forward. Transition into child's pose. Bring the knees out wide, the toes together, reaching the hands forward. Stretch the fingers apart and slide the chest onto the mat. Forehead connects to the floor. Soften every muscle in the body and breathe here. Observe the breath. Tent the fingers, activating the arms. Lift the elbows, look forward, and walk the hands to the left side of the mat. Take the right hand on top of the left hand and draw the shoulders back and down, stretching the right rib cage. Breathe here. Sink the chest down, and then inhale, walk the hands forward and to the right side of the mat. Right hand on bottom, left hand on top. Sink the chest and the head down and stretch the left rib cage, lengthening from the lower back, shoulders away from the ears. Breathing here. Come back to center, inhale. And exhale into child's pose again. Press into the hands and knees to lift tabletop. Knees under hips, hands under shoulders, equal weight between left and right, and then inhale to cow, lifting the tailbone, look up, stretch the front body, exhale, cat pose, arch the back, chin to chest, tailbone tucking down, inhale, lengthen to the tailbone back, open the front body, exhale, cat, press between the shoulder blades. Continue like this, moving with the breath through cat and cow. Feel the spine. Feel the shoulders and the hips, the neck. And begin to take hip circles going in one direction. Big circles with the hips. After 5 hip circles, you can reverse directions, taking 5 hip circles, going the other way. Notice how it feels, moving gently into this joint in the body, and find your way back to tabletop. Curl the toes under and bring the knees just to hover above the mat, engaging the core. Press equally into the palms, into the knuckles, spreading the fingers, and release the knees down. Walk the hands forward, puppy pose. Sink the chest down. Hips over the knees. Look forward, slide forward with the fingers. Feel the stretch through the chest, stretch into the shoulders. Thread the needle. Take the right hand under the left armpit, palm facing the ceiling, and bring the right shoulder under the body, opening the chest to the left side of the room. Keep the hips squared forward, stacked over the knees, and let the weight of your body rest into the right shoulder. Inhale back to center, and then take the left shoulder down. Left hand reaching out. Sink into the shoulder. Breathe. Inhale back to center. Walk the hands back. Child's pose. This time with the knees together, toes together. Arms by the sides, palms face up next to the feet. Relax and breathe into the back, breathe into the spine. Feel how it feels. Inhale, roll up the length of the spine to seated. And then come up onto the knees, reaching the arms overhead. Exhale the hands at heart center. And then down by the side. Step the right foot forward. Inhale to low crescent lunge. Fingers stretching to the sky. Relax the arms, relax the shoulders, and sink into the hips. And then reach forward, bring the hands down. Tent the fingertips, lengthen the spine, look forward. And then inhale, take the right arm up, opening the chest to the right side. Keep the hips squared. Sink into the hips. Lift and reach the right hand forward and down again, framing the foot. Come back to sitting on the heels. Breathe here. Inhale to the knees. Exhale, hands to heart center. Inhale. Left foot steps forward, arms sweep up. Low crescent lunge. Spine and stretch the hands forward and down to frame the left foot. Tent the fingertips, draw the shoulders away from the ears, and inhale, open the chest to the left side, left arm reaches up. Keep the hips squared, twisting from the belly. Look up towards the fingertips and inhale the left hand over the head, sweeping it back down to frame the front foot. Shifting back to tabletop and to plank. Hold here in plank. Activate from the heels. Energy shooting from the heels through the crown of the head, straight line. Engage the core, engage the arms and the legs, and exhale, press into downward facing dog, lifting the hips, sink the heels back and down, stretch the hamstrings, press into the knuckles, press equally throughout the palms. Inhale, take the right leg up. Square the hips. Exhale, draw the knee into the chest. Step forward. Inhale, rise, crescent lunge. Press the back heel away from you. Hips are squared. Shoulders sinking down. Now, inhale. Exhale, shift the back heel down. Parallel the outer edge of the back foot to the mat. Open the hips, open the arms, warrior two. Lengthen from the crown of the head, sinking into the hips. Stretch the arms, stretch the fingers in opposite directions and flip the front palm. Inhale, reverse warrior, stretch the right rib cage. And exhale, reach the right hand forward, bringing the forearm to the thigh. Left hand comes up, open the shoulders. Lengthen the side body. Lengthen the chest. Exhale, left hand to the floor. Square the hips, left heel shifts back, open the right hand to the ceiling, twist. Exhale, right hand comes down, step back to plank. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana. Lower the chest down, elbows into the sides. Cobra, Bhujangasana, point the toes. Inhale, lift the chest. 90-degree bend in the arms. Exhale, down dog, curl the toes, lift the hips, and drop the heels back and down. Stretch the hamstrings. Stretch the space between the shoulders. Let the head relax, the neck a natural extension of the spine, and inhale the left leg up, squaring the hips. Flex the foot. Exhale, knee to chest, lower the left foot down. Inhale, rise to high crescent. Extending the fingertips to the sky, lower the shoulders, sink into the hips. Stretch the back heel away from you and inhale. Exhale. Warrior two. Open the hips, sink into the feet. The foundation is strong here. Left knee is pressing towards the left side of the mat. Arms are extending, fingers reaching in opposite directions. Flip the left palm. Inhale, reverse warrior. Stretch the left rib cage. And exhale, side angle. Left forearm to thigh. Right arm extends to the sky. Stretch the side body. Open the chest. Right hand comes down, square the hips, back heel lifts. Inhale, twist the left hand up. Twist from the belly, keep the hips squared. Keep the front knee over the ankle, opening the shoulders apart. Lower the left hand to frame the foot, shoulders width distance. Step back, plank. Exhale through Chaturanga Dandasana. Inhale to up dog. Exhale to down dog. Check in with the body. Continue to breathe with awareness. And then inhale, shift onto the ball mounds of the feet. Lift the heels and take little steps, walking towards the front of the mat. Come to forward fold at the top of the mat. Feet hips width distance apart, bend into the knees. Ragdoll, sink the torso onto the thighs, grab opposite elbows, shake out the head, release any tension from the neck and the shoulders, and start to rock the body from the left to the right, bending one knee, straightening the other, feeling the spine release, decompression through the whole spinal column. Lengthen the crown of the head to the floor and release the arms down. Bend into the knees, roll up the spine. Inhale to standing, arms and head come up last. Ground through the feet and lengthen. Slight back bend on the inhalation and exhale. Hands come to heart center and down by the sides. Breathe here, feeling the body connect with the breath. Inhale, arms extend to the sky, slide back bend, and exhale, sink into the hips, chair pose. Keep the spine long, the shoulders down. Fix the gaze on one point ahead of you and start to lower just a little bit. Bend the knees a little deeper. Sit back into the hips. A little bit more. Continue to lift and lengthen through the spine, through the fingertips as you sit back and down onto the sitting bones to boat pose, Navasana. Long straight spine, shoulders down, engage the core and start to open into low boat with control, Slowly, slowly press the heels away, straightening the legs and the arms. Engage the core. Hover the heels above the floor, and then inhale, bend the knees into the chest. Exhale, bicycle, left elbow, right knee. Inhale to center, and exhale, right elbow, left knee. Bring the knee just over the hips to 90-degree bend in the leg as you twist. And inhale as you come through the center, continuing in this flow. Synchronize breath with movement. Mindfully, slowly, with awareness. Come back to center, hug the knees into the chest. Rock from side to side, massaging the lower back, and release the feet, hips with distance. Inhale, lift the tailbone, bridge pose, roll up the spine, walk onto the shoulders, and interlace the fingers behind the back. Pinky edge presses into the floor as the hips lift. Get a nice stretch through the belly, through the chest. Release the hands. Walk out onto the shoulders and lower, opposite the way you came. Tailbone comes down last. Butterfly, reclined butterfly. Open the knees out wide, feet together. One hand on the chest, one hand on the belly. Close the eyes, soften the muscles here, the joints. Feel the floor underneath the body and breathe. Now take the right knee over the left, squaring the shoulders, stack the hips. Twist and breathe into the chest here. Gentle supine twist. And then switch to the other side, rocking the knees over to the right. Stack the hips. Keep the shoulders on the floor. Breathe into the chest. Soften the fingers and the toes. And then come onto the back. Happy baby. Bending the knees. Take the soles of the feet towards the ceiling, grabbing on with the hands to the bottoms of the feet. Open the knees out wide, feeling the hips stretch. You can rock from side to side. Or stay still, breathing, opening the chest, opening the hips, shoulders back and down. And then release, hug the knees into the chest, wrapping the forearms around the shins. Take a deep breath in, squeeze everything tight, and release, exhaling into Shavasana, your final resting pose. Take some time here just to be. Experience the body. Observe the breath. Detach from the thoughts. Noticing whatever comes and allowing it to pass. Natural breathing. The mind and body are completely relaxed. Take as long as you need here in Shavasana. No rush. Take some time here experience gratitude. Thank yourself for showing up today to cultivate awareness of the body, the breath, and the mind without judgment. It's an honor to share this practice with you.